elf, so it's kind of elfy, so they don't want to be a drow. They all get different interactions across the game, though, based on what your race is. Even humans and elves have different interactions, even though they are like the generic choices.
Yeah. You play Divinity Original Sin 2, and you can
I have that game.
An undead, and you can marry a skeleton girl. Hell, you can marry a skeleton girl.
You cannot be an undead.
Yeah, you can.
And no, in
be a skeleton.
In Baldur's Gate, you can't be an undead.
Oh, well, you can in Divinity. That's the same. Well, not the same universe.
Oh, you can be a Githyanki. That's like the most foreign because they're literally an alien race from outside the world.
What, the Mind Flayer type?
No, that's the other alien thing. The Githyanki and the Mind Flayers are like antagonistic towards each other. Githyanki are like a psychic mind martial arts community that fight Mind Flayers, and they're hostile towards other people as well. They're like the Jaffa in Stargate.
Huh.
I've been watching Stargate. I'm on season 8 of 10.
I watched the rest of Wheel Time.
Claudia Black from Stargate Atlantis showed up in an episode this season, which I'm pretty sure means I'm supposed to start watching Stargate Atlantis if I want to keep watching them in the order they released. But I'm probably just going to watch all 10 seasons of Stargate SG-1 and then watch Stargate Atlantis. At
a certain point, they just go like, they offhandedly mention that Stargate Atlantis has like been nuked. and then they never talk about it again.
What do you mean?
I think that's what happens, and I've never watched Stargate Atlantis, but I'm pretty sure like it
that doesn't make any sense because there's 5 seasons of Atlantis and there's only 10 seasons of SG-1, and Atlantis doesn't start until season 8. So if they get blown up, there's still 3 seasons past when SG-1 stopped. I'm not watching Stargate Universe.
No, there is
I don't care that
I'm sure Atlantis ends with like the actual base either sinking to the bottom of the ocean, just like Atlantis, or
why do you spoil things that I tell you I'm planning on watching?
I haven't watched it, man. I've learned this through osmosis.
I haven't.
Because I'm pretty sure there's something in SG-1 vaguely where one of the generals says something like they get attacked by an enemy or something, and they're like, "Oh, this reminds me of Atlantis," and they're like, "Yeah, it's a shame that place blew up." And then they just move on with the conversation.
What the hell?
Something happens.
Can't believe Claudia Black is dead.
Nah, she ain't.
Now she'll just have to be Morrigan.
Oh, she either becomes a different character or she plays the same character, but she's in SG-1.
She was in one episode of SG-1 and she played a horny person the entire episode, and it was pretty good.
Just
kept trying to seduce Daniel Jackson.
Yeah, no, she comes back. She's a recurring character.
You know she's in Atlantis.
Yeah, and she becomes a recurring character in SG-1.
Doesn't Tilk go to Atlantis after SG-1 ends?
Maybe? No. Tilk goes to another planet and is like, I'm gonna raise more Jafar.
No, I mean, doesn't Tilk show up in Stargate Atlantis, the show?
Oh, he probably does. They'll have cameos, all sorts, but I never watched
No, I thought he became a mainline character in the show. I could be wrong, though.
I don't know.
I know Aquaman does.
Well, Claudia Black becomes a mainline character in SG-1.
Wait, what?
So I said she's a recurring character. She becomes a mainline. She becomes one of the SG-1 team.
I thought she became a mainline character in Atlantis.
Then both?
I could just be wrong.
No, she This is what I was talking about when they had that fast.
That's probably why I thought Tilk became a main character in Atlantis, because I thought Claudia Black was a main character in Atlantis, but maybe she's just a main character in the later seasons of SG-1, and that's why I thought Tilk showed up in Atlantis, because I saw episodes with Claudia Black and Tilk together.
She definitely becomes a mainline character in SG-1.
Tilk's name is Christopher Judge in real life.
And then the lead
I teach you so many things, Sean. You're welcome.
Lead actor from Farscape becomes a mainline character too, and then that's why they have that Farscape crossover, because the two lead actors in SG-1.
I've never watched Farscape.
Yeah, well, you're gonna get one episode where you'll be like, I don't know what's going on. What are these references?
What was that show with Nathan Fillion?
Firefly.
Firefly. Never watched that either.
It's one season, and then they never decided to renew it, so it can't have been that good anyway.
I have immense dislike for Nathan Fillion and everything he's in, except Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Thankfully, Buffy the Vampire Slayer kills him off in the one season he's in.
They did.
He shoves a giant axe up into his cock and cuts him in half, I'm pretty sure.
What's wrong with Nathan Fillion?
Don't like Nathan Fillion.
Is there a specific reason why?
He's schmarmy, but not in a way that I find enjoyable.
So you just kind of don't like the attitude he gives
like
out.
How Mark Ruffalo is schmarmy, like Robert Downey Jr., but he's not entertaining being schmarmy. That's the same way I feel about Nathan Fillion. He's just annoying.
Is there anything he's done that's like actually particularly good?
He died in Buffy. That was good.
Skip through his...
It was fun because his character in Buffy's supposed to be really, really annoying, and he was really, really annoying, and then she killed him. Great. More shows should kill Nathan Fillion.
Just trying to find something that he's been in that I can think about and wonder if he's...
Also possibly a massive reason why I never played any of the Uncharted games, even though PlayStation gave away the whole series for free like a few years ago.
He was in Santa Clarita Diet and died.
I saw that. Let's go!
And then he got murdered by the main character, Drew Barrymore, because she was a zombie, and then she just ate parts of him in the freezer. But because he'd been murdered by a zombie, he also became a zombie, so then he was just decapitated in the head.
The worst possible fate.
I don't particularly dislike Nathan Fillion, but I also couldn't name something that he's done where I'm like, oh, that was really good, and he was really good in it.
From the little bits of it I've seen, everyone else in Firefly is good.
I mean, Firefly was like a good world and characters and premise, but nothing happened. They never did anything with it, and now so much time has passed, it's like, it's not worth it. Let's make a new show.
Someday Nathan Fillion will die. And so long as I'm alive to see it, I'll be happy.
Oh, yeah.
I watched the scene of Buffy the Vampire Slayer shoving an axe into his cock and then cutting him in half in his honor when he dies. Boy, would it be ironic if he dies in a similar fashion.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, I can.
Local vampire hunter kills Nathan Fillion.
Now, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, that's a good show. Angel's also okay. Especially once Spike shows up.
Oh, yeah.
Angel's kind of rough until Spike shows up. Can I remember Angel's actor's name, but for some reason I can't remember. David Marsters? Dave Marsters? Something Marsters? James Marsters? James Marsters. That's Spike's actor. David Boreanaz, who plays Angel. And James Marsters, who plays Spike. Sarah Michelle Gellar, who plays Buffy. Anthony Stewart Head, who plays Giles. I have forgotten the name of the actors who play Willow. And,
Wait, didn't she get in trouble? Oh, no. I'm thinking
Willow's
of someone else.
friend. I can't even remember the character's name of. Oh, no.
All I remember about the girl who played Willow, or Willow as a character, is that she was a psychic lesbian. That's all I remember.
Not a psychic. She's a witch.
She's a witch lesbian.
She's a witch lesbian.
I mean, psychic and witch, really similar.
I straight up cannot remember the other character name or actor name.
God, they're making another live action Avatar.
God.
And I think they released like a cast list or something. But I was just like, doesn't Willow's girlfriend like
physics
turn
quick
into...
Physics. Did you ever watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer? I'm talking to you, RX Physics, in the Twitch chat. Did you ever watch
He's
Buffy the Vampire
again.
Slayer? I know, she's falling asleep again.
Tired, man.
It's so over.
Hard working. Working in the Twitch mines.
Playing RuneScape. She's a free-to-play account.
Fucking hell.
She doesn't know if she watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's so over.
I'm gonna say as a no. Did you watch 10 seasons of this show? I don't know, man.
You don't need to watch 10 seasons.
The whole section of my life, it's all gone. So I was doing a lot of cocaine back then.
Xander! Character's name is Xander, Sean.
Oh, there you go. Just thinking of like Stephen King, where he's like, I used to live in Los Angeles and I wrote the book Christine and I don't remember because of the sheer amounts of cocaine I used to do.
Now that I've activated the part of my brain that remembers Buffy the Vampire Slayer, maybe I'll even remember the actor's name. I keep wanting to say Alyssa Milano for Willow, and I know that's wrong. She's the girl from Charmed.
Didn't Willow's girlfriend turn into like sentient energy and vanish?
She gets killed.
Or she ascended and became an angel?
No, she just dies. I think they bring her back in the comics, maybe, is what you're talking about.
Maybe.
Not in the show, though.
I just randomly thought of Avatar when his girlfriend in that turns into a moon.
That's rough, buddy.
It's funny in like one episode where he talks about that. And they're talking about like past relationships. And he's like, yeah, my girlfriend became a moon. And they're like, wait, what?
No, he says that's rough, buddy. That's what I was quoting.
Does he?
Yeah. Zuko says that's rough, buddy.
I don't know.
You don't even know the lore?
I know Zuko had a really good character arc.
He sure did. That was a great show. And about Legend of Korra.
Legend of Korra was pretty shit.
Sure was.
Yeah. That was also kind of shit because they were like, hey, you're only getting one season. So they just did this one story. They had a really good villain in the first season. And
they did.
Killed him.
They didn't kill him. His brother killed him.
His brother killed him then, but he got killed off. And then right at the end, they went, oh yeah, you're getting a second season. So they suddenly had to do something.
And then they had like 3 or 4 seasons.
Yeah, and then they did the same again. You're only getting one season, or a second. And then they got renewed right at the end, so they had to come up with some bullshit storyline at the last minute.
My favorite part of Legend of Korra is how she spontaneously becomes gay at the end.
That's true. Yeah, there's a love triangle the entire
dates
time.
Every man she can get her hands on across all 4 seasons, and then at the end of the show, she's gay.
Yep. Yeah, goes to live in the spirit land with a lesbian girlfriend.
Who also dated men.
Yeah.
The whole show.
We're not living in this world anymore. Bounty your rules.
It's time to become
We're leaving.
gay.
Oh man, Avatar just had a plan from start to finish.
They did.
And it just worked so much better.
It was great.
Zuko was like an annoying character, and then he becomes one of the best characters in the show.
Yep. And Azula's a great villain, and Toph's a great side character, and Katara's okay. And Aang, despite being the main character, is like got his own arc and things going on instead of just being a blank slate.
Katara.
Yeah,
like,
Katara's okay.
Katara's
okay.
Oh well, she's the straight man, isn't she?
She is.
Just like, yeah. So that's why she comes across as okay. Like she's occasionally got like funny moments, but like they don't feed her very much.
Yeah.
He's
got a little flying monkey and a big flying bison. He almost fucking kills a guy at the end of the show. And he's like, wait, I will become a spirit bender, and then everyone can just spirit bend like it's nothing in Korra, and all the stakes are gone.
Yeah.
He had to almost fucking kill himself to become a spirit bender, and everyone in Korra just does it. Oh, Toph, because you're blind and an earthbender, you've invented this one-of-a-kind ability to bend metal. Oh, everybody in Korra bends metal.
Yeah, because she can teach people.
Yeah, sure, fine, whatever. I don't care. The show sucks.
Yeah, it was pretty shit.
Like you said, the first season had a good villain. That was basically it.
That was the thing that I hated the most, that they got rid of him.
Yeah.
How he's like actually had a message that kind of made, yeah, sure, he used it to his own advantage, and he was basically a villain, but
and then they had it where she got cut off from the Avatar state for good because they killed all the past lives, but then she could still go into the Avatar state and become powerful, even though there were no past lives to draw inspiration from, so that didn't make sense either.
Yeah, I know.
Because the whole Avatar status thing is you're drawing on all the info of all the people you used to be, but because there are no people she used to be anymore, so she shouldn't get stronger when she goes in the Avatar state. In this manifesto, I will outline the reasons Korra sucks.
I'm just imagining like another Avatar, and then something way down the road, and like they go into the Avatar state, and all they've got to draw from is Korra, no one else, and they just come out. That's all it does. Just turns them gay. Start hitting on their enemies.
That's it.
I got nothing else.
My past lives have taught me the power of bisexuality.
But yeah, the villain being like, what about regular people who can't bend, and the nation is like falling behind them, and what about the common Joe? Let's rise up against everybody else.
And J.K. Simmons has like 9 kids. Remember that?
No.
J.K. Simmons is Aang's like son, and he has like 12 kids.
How J.K. Simmons played that character?
I think so. J.K. Simmons, Avatar. Provided the voice for Tenzin. He sure did. Why does no one recognize J.K. Simmons in other games? He plays a character in fucking Baldur's Gate 3, and Aiden had no idea until I said it.
He's in a lot of things.
I know, he's in tons of things, and apparently nobody notices it's him until I pointed out.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, like, he's done stuff he's known for.
He's
like
Omni-Man, too, and Invincible.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I know him from that.
Okay, at least you knew that.
I knew that anyway. Obviously, he does,
He's in Whiplash, too. It's J.K. Simmons.
J.R.R. Jameson. Yeah, but Whiplash, for that one.
You mean J. Jonah Jameson?
J. Jonah Jameson.
You're thinking of J.R.R. Tolkien?
I was going to say G.R.R. Like, Windsor Winter.
Oh.
I was, oh no, they're all the same. No, Whiplash, like, was originally a short film. Just like a tiny little indie film.
Yeah, but
he was in that.
J.K. Simmons actually has experience
Jonah
with
J.K. Simmons.
Jonah J.K. Simmons. And trained to be a an actual conductor, and Miles Teller, who plays Whiplash, had experience with drums.
Show me what you got, Whiplash.
You knew what I was talking about, though.
You're out of the band, but I know Spider-Man.
Get me pictures of Whiplash.
Just pictures of Spider-Man playing jazz.
Get me pictures of Whiplash.
But yeah, it was like it wasn't even that actor in the short film. It was some other things, some other actors, because it was a tiny little indie film, 5 minutes long, and J.K. Simmons.
J. Jonah
was
Jameson.
I was about to say J. Jonah. I was about to say J.K. Jonah.
J.K. Jonah.
Coming the same.
J.R.R. Jameson.
He's the same character and everything. Whiplash is a really good film as well.
Yeah, it is.
I really enjoy the ending. I've seen the ending. I haven't seen the film several times, but I've seen the ending several times.
Miles Teller is Whiplash. Is he in the Kingsman movies? Is that the same actor?
No, that's
the different guy.
Yeah. Plays Elton John.
Does?
Yeah, he does Elton John's character in whatever biopic they did.
Whiplash?
No, the guy from Kingsman. Whiplash. There he is.
Here's Whiplash.
Sidekick Whippy. Whip boy.
Oh, gee, Mr. Whiplash, I don't know if we should do it. Come on, Whippy.
Hi, gee, I'll whip you. That's a whip. That's a weapon. Every time he whips someone, a symbol goes off somewhere. Isn't even a drum kit in the room, just goes off. Ever seen that film Birdman?
Yeah, it's a good movie.
And there's just a drummer in like every scene.
There is? Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah,
I've forgotten about that.
why.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time, and I only saw it one time. Good movie though.
Yeah, I think the drummer's like in his head or something.
Michael Keaton is really good in that movie.
He is really good in it.
Good actor. Apparently he's in the new Batman, Flash, Superman movie. Apparently that movie's shit.
I think I remember something like that. He plays Batman again. But
Yeah, he's Batman again.
different time period.
He's 1980s Batman. Same character. But different universe, because DC still has no idea what they're doing with their property. Keep trying to do conglomerate crossover movies, but they haven't done the prerequisite movie first.
Just imagining like all of the J.K. Simmons characters merging into one. It's like Omni-Man.
When's Invincible Season 2 actually coming out?
Is already out now?
That's not true. They had one episode about Atomic Eve.
Oh, maybe not then.
That episode's okay. That was out like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, something like that.
Bonus watch now.
Yeah, it's a whole
Season
episode
2
about
trailer.
Atomic Eve.
I can watch the trailer for season 2, but I can't. Yeah, so it's not out yet.
I told you. It's already
Not a massive fan of Invincible,
Yeah, that's fair.
but it's only because like I don't think it's bad. I'm
It's
just
got
like
Glenn from The Walking Dead as the main character.
nah, like it's not even that. It's just like
Got
It's one of
J.R.R.
those
Jameson
things-
Simpson as Omni-Man.
It's one of those shows where I'm like, this doesn't go to a good place, and I have to like put effort into watching it. it's, it's like,
Animation's also very low quality.
I mean, yeah, but most American animation is.
What the hell?
Not wrong.
What about
like
UK animation, Sean? Oh wait, there is none.
Yeah, because we put all ours into CGI.
You do?
Yeah, they got like Pinewood Studios in the UK.
Yeah. Is Weta still in New Zealand?
Yeah.
That's silly.
Peter Jackson really wants to like push New Zealand as a place to go filming, which is why their working rights are really shit. They're like work labor laws. They've got 2 different sets. You have completely different work labor laws if you work in the movie industry.
Yeah, they made them really lax in the New Zealand so that people would go there and not have to deal with a bunch of red tape. Which means simultaneously the people who work in the industry in New Zealand don't have many protections.
No, they don't. But if you work in other jobs, you do. Just movies.
Yeah, just film.
Yeah. I remember the stories of... it might have been Michael Bay, like, losing his shit because they're doing stuff in Pinewood Studios and they get, like, mandatory tea breaks. And he's like, what the fuck is tea break? He talks about it like, I just lose my shit. They're so lazy. Like, they have a break every 15 minutes. Then they have a lunch break to eat. And then they have another break to drink. But yeah, Invincible's really dark. So I think you have to sort of, like, prepare yourself to watch it, so it feels like it
Gen
takes
V,
effort
that's
to watch.
dark. You don't prepare for that.
No. Gen V's dark, but it's more like dark humor. Because, well, Gen V is kind of shit as well, but...
That's true.
Like, the Boys is better. Gen V is like...
The Boys is not better.
Stupid stuff.
You have nostalgia for the first 2 seasons. The Boys sucks.
Maybe it sucks now.
Soldier Boy was the only good part of the last season.
Oh, Soldier Boy was really good. I like.
Also, the actress that plays Starlight looks like an alien now. Got all that facial cosmetic surgery done.
I didn't even notice.
What?
I either don't notice or don't remember. I haven't watched the latest season of Boys.
You're insane.
Give me a like before and after picture.
What I'm doing right now.
See. But yeah, Soldier Boy was really good. I like Jensen Ackles. I liked him as Supernatural. He doesn't get enough good roles. Really liked him as Soldier Boy.
How could you not notice this? This is...
He did one of the promos.
Look at that, Sean. Don't talk. Look at that.
Oh. She has a completely different shaped chin.
And nose.
Nostrils.
She got buckled fat surgery. So her cheeks are like sunken and hollow.
The nose is like... it's not a very good nose.
I have a kebab. I don't want a kebab. I want a kebab.
I don't know why she got that surgery.
But she's a freak.
She looks fine.
I know.
Like, the before picture. Lips, nose, jaw. Like, the face shape is like...
Fucked up thing is she didn't even
fine.
have a big nose and she still got her nose reduced.
Yeah. Now she's got a Michael Jackson nose.
Sure does.
With the nostrils.
Got a whole ass landing strip between her nose and her top lip too now. Every scene she's in it took me out of it because she just looks like a weird fucked up alien person now. Did it perfectly. It'd be like if Michael Jackson was just randomly on the screen in scenes. What the fuck am I looking at here?
Yeah, Jensen Ackles was the guy who did Soldier Boy. Was
yeah, he was
did
great.
A promo for. He was really good. He did a promo for Atomic Heart when that came out. Played the main character and just did like a photo shoot.
Was
and
that
maybe
game
short
good?
Films.
Or was it mid? Or was it shit? Because I didn't hear anything about it when it came out.
Mid.
Except that the 2 robot ballerinas were hot. And I already knew that from the trailers.
It's really good at first, and then it goes open world, and it doesn't really suit open world. So then it starts to go a bit shit.
Okay.
And then it just kind of stays mid. It's like 7 out of 10. It's a fine game. You will only ever play it once.
Closer to a 6 or an 8?
It's closer to an 8.
Okay.
It's closer to an 8, but I wouldn't buy it full price. I wouldn't play it a second time.
Buy anything full price. The games I bought full price recently is Baldur's Gate 3, and that was the best purchase of the year. That game's fantastic.
The story is okay. It's not amazing.
Wish that game was on Game Pass so you'd be able to play it.
But yeah, Jensen Ackles, like, I'm secretly a fan of, and he's only got like 2 good things in his career and doesn't do anything else. Just, I feel it's bad. Like to see him in more things.
What else has he done?
He's famous for Supernatural, and he's famous for
Oh yeah, he's the Supernatural guy.
The Supernatural guy. And he did like one film when he was doing Supernatural, which was called like Valentine or something. Valentine Killer, Be My Valentine. My Bloody Valentine. That's what it's called, I think. Or is that a band?
My Bloody Valentine's a band.
It's definitely a film. Had the word Valentine in it. I'll have to Google that, but he did like one horror film where he played the lead, which was that Valentine
I didn't
thing.
even realize he was the Supernatural guy.
He was the Supernatural guy, and then
He put on so much muscle since then.
he did Soldier Boy, yeah.
Became a beefcake instead of a pretty boy, like he was in Supernatural. What the hell? First season of Supernatural was really good, and then it became a show for women to watch, and that was weird.
First 5 seasons are really good.
Trying to bait me right now?
No, it's fine, because like it just like Avatar, they had a plan. The guy who was the showrunner, the writer, or whatever, went in and they had a plan.
When they stopped talking about his mom being on the ceiling on fire, I stopped paying attention. Or his girlfriend, or whoever that was. It's been like 18 years since I saw the show. Remember in Supernatural season 1, the person's on the ceiling on fire, and it's like his mom or his girlfriend or somebody, or his wife.
Yeah, so that story arc with his mom, girlfriend, ceiling demon, that ended in season 5.
Oh, I thought it ended in season 1.
No.
I'm not going to rewatch Supernatural, Sean, unless it shows up on Prime Video. If it shows up on Prime Video, I'll rewatch Supernatural, Sean. But that's the only time I'll rewatch Supernatural, Sean. I'm not going to pirate Supernatural, Sean. Stop asking.
But no, they hunt the demon down or whatever.
Yeah,
the demon
I thought they did that in season 1.
No, they didn't even find him in season 1.
Also, it was like a ghost show in season 1, and then it just became a buddy cop show after season 1.
I think either season 1 or season 2, or the very end of season 1.
It's actually like a spooky, scary show in season 1. I like that.
I think it was. I think the very end of season 1. Picks up
the girl on the side of the road, and she's a ghost, Sean. That was scary.
Yeah, that's season 1. But I think the very end of season 1 is.
Like, I know it's season 1, Sean, because I only watched season 1.
Okay, but I think the season 1 ends with their dad dying.
Yeah.
Sacrificing his life and making a deal with.
He's on fire.
Yeah, to.
I remember.
Save his kids, and then.
And then the show ended.
Season 2.
Oh no.
Dean makes a deal to save Sam, was it? No, that's season 5. Sam dies. And he makes a deal to save him, and then it continues on.
His family should stop making deals with demons.
Yeah, it does actually happen a lot. They do make a lot of deals, and then they actually start talking about that in like season 9 and 10 about how they're self-destructive. How they're like, dude, you died like 12 times and you keep coming back. This is a problem. And it's all fine, and then one of you dies, and then you start the apocalypse again to save your brother, and this is like toxic behavior, and you need to fix this. But they make those references so many times. Some characters just come out and straight up tell them this. But yeah, like there's a whole arc, season 1 to 5. That was the original run, the original plan.
Season 8 of Stargate has become really silly-pilled too.
It was going to end season 5.
Not taking it nearly as seriously as they were in the first 7 seasons.
Yeah. They were gonna kill the demon. One of the brothers was gonna die.
Okay, though, because
The
Richard
show
Dean
was gonna
Anderson
end.
is still part of the show. They haven't replaced him with that hot, cute guy yet. I forget when he shows up, but they haven't replaced him with the guy yet.
Like Claudia back, he's in it already, but he doesn't become a mainliner until like a certain season, and then
He's not in it
suddenly
yet.
he's a main in it. I think he's in it already.
Not.
Or he's not in it.
You're thinking of
and
Jason Quinn, who was in like season 5.
Okay, he's
he
not in
replaced
it,
Daniel
but then...
Jackson when Daniel Jackson ascended.
Yeah, he's not in it, but then they'll retcon him
Which
into
actually
it.
apparently was because Daniel Jackson's actor wanted more money, so they wrote him out of the show, and then he came back and said, I'll do it for less. I googled it to figure out why he left the show. There's apparently a controversy at the time, and he wanted more money, so they just wrote him out of the show.
Yeah, it was called My Bloody Valentine, that horror film that Jensen Ackles was in.
My Bloody Valentine's a band.
I guess it's both. He provides the voice of Jason Todd in some of the animated Batman films. He's famous for a role in Smallville.
My Bloody Valentine is a rock band.
My Bloody Valentine
From the
3D
90s.
is a 2009 American slasher film. I was just gonna say smash it.
My Bloody Valentine, often stylized in all lowercase or abbreviated as MBV, are an English-Irish rock band formed in Dublin in 1983.
Oh, this
Consisting
is
since
American
1987
film.
of founding members Kevin Shields, Colm O'Kiosiog, and Belinda Butcher and Debbie Googe.
He's in the film Rust. You know,
Sean,
the one
pronounce
where
this name.
I don't know.
I'm gonna link it to you, Sean. You're Irish, so you'll know.
I'm not Irish.
I know.
Kevin Shields.
Pronounce Colm O'Kiosiog.
Colm... I don't know.
Oh, Sean, you're Irish.
Shoig.
What?
Let me...
What about the last one, Debbie Googe?
Let me see if I can pronounce this first. Yeah, okay. It's Kisoig.
No, it's not.
That's apparently how you pronounce it. Kisoig. Colm O'Kisoig. Belinda Butcher, Debbie Googe. That's just Google without the L.
Can't just call Debbie a Googe, Sean. It's 2023.
Anyway, Jensen Ackles was in the film Rust, the one where Alec Baldwin murdered somebody, but in the real life.
Yeah.
And then it says notes, deleted scenes. So he's not even in the film.
Did that movie come out?
No.
I don't think so. So doesn't that mean all the scenes are deleted?
Well, I
Yeah?
know, but
Yeah.
it says to be announced for a release date.
Oh,
Justice League films, Batman films, the animated ones.
Googe and Kiosiog left the band in 1995.
The Winchesters, a supernatural
Butcher
sequel.
left in 97. Shields isolated himself and in his own words went crazy. Well, what you get for having Irish people in your band. Thatcher tried to warn you.
What is The Witches? Set in the 1970s, Dean Winchester narrates the
Sean,
story
how do you
of
feel
his
about Margaret
parents-
Thatcher?
I wasn't alive when, like, she was prime minister.
You fixed
She's
your
very
economy by
controversial.
turning the country away from coal. Did I break you? Are you okay?
She just like she just used oil instead of coal, so she fixed the economy by exploiting another resource.
I could tell by the silence you were forming your thoughts. You had a rebuttal.
Just when it's like if our economy's sinking because of gold, but we have shit tons of silver, so we're just like, oh well, just sell silver. Like it's just she just moved from like away from coal to oil, and they're trying to do that now with the current economy, but we've got no more oil left. So they've got nothing to exploit anymore.
Just the people.
Yeah, just the people, basically. Yeah, tax cut to the rich.
Let's go.
Let's raise taxes for everyone else. Anyway, they're going to lose the next general election.
News?
They're probably going to lose it, which is why they're making all these, like, really bad decisions, because they're just milking the country.
Who's your prime minister?
Rishi Sunak still.
What happened to Boris Johnson?
He quits.
Again?
Well, he quit being PM, and he also quit being MP, and now he's currently a columnist? Or is he on a news channel? I don't know what he's currently doing. No one knows. What?
I like getting all my British politics from you and Aiden.
I'm not even joking. Like, no one knows. He's been asked this question. He's never revealed his taxes.
I know.
Child support and all that. Like, yeah.
How's Rishi Sunak doing?
Not well.
Oh, no. Is he part of the opposition or is he part of the leading party?
Leading party.
Oh, okay.
He made 5 promises. These were his 5
did he keep?
Pledges. 1.
Which one did he keep?
The economy would grow.
Oh, okay.
And that sometimes fails.
Oh.
It depends which month you're looking at. If you're looking at the current month, the economy's grown by like 0.2% or something. So yeah, he's kept that promise. And then next month it's like minus 0.1. So it's kind of just plateaued rather than grown. He made a promise to stop the boats. That hasn't happened. He said he would halve inflation. That hasn't happened. Can't remember what the other ones were.
Cheeky Nando's?
But the economy one was the only one that he's like actually made progress on.
You like Nando's, Sean?
It's overrated.
Oh my god. What do you get when you go to Nando's?
I mean, the only thing they sell is chicken.
Yeah, but what do you get? What's your order?
Chicken. I don't know what's on the menu. It's just like
Nando's.
chicken with either rice or like some vegetables or some shit, and then what? Like, how hot do you want your peri peri sauce?
Isn't it Jamaican chicken?
Yeah, like that's
Like jerk chicken?
I'd rather just have Mexican, man. It's so much better.
Mexican?
Yeah, just gets like a nice burrito, quesadilla.
Why do you have Mexican food? You don't have any Mexicans.
No, we don't. Doesn't need to have Mexicans to have Mexican food.
Who runs the Mexican stores? Is it
I don't know.
Indies or is it white people? Who runs them?
Probably locals, so white people.
Holy. Hi, Sync. Welcome back. We're talking about British politics and how Margaret Thatcher saved the country.
It depends on which country. Remember, like, when she died, Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead was like #1 in the charts. They built a statue and then they had to put a fence around it because like it just kept getting desecrated every day. Got torn down at least once.
Yeah? Who tore it down?
I don't know. No one found out.
Playlist broke again.
But yeah, the Tory party's doing like
That's not
terrible in the current like polls and whatnot. So it's expected that they'll lose by quite a large majority in the next election. Some people are rumored
the playlist wasn't set to loop, it was only set to shuffle, so that means the whole...
Some members are rumored to quit so that they don't actually lose a vote.
Yeah?
Yeah. Don't know why that do that, but...
Hey, my Tamper Monkey plugin worked. I watched it work. Saw it try to load a 15-second video, a 1-minute video, a 30-second video, a 15-second video, and then the video started. Watch all of the ads fail to load. Two minutes-ish of my life saved. Thanks so much. How long ago did I sleep? Do you remember? I can scroll. I see you in the chat. I do see you in the chat. Said something last at 6:30, which means you slept 3 hours and 15 minutes after being awake for 24 hours. Pretty good.
But yeah, there's another general election in like May next year, and he could call an early one, but because he's going to lose, he said he's not going to. And we just hold out till May, and then we'll have another election.
Like him?
Rishi Sunak? No.
Yeah. Why don't you like him?
I don't really like anyone in the Tory party.
Is he better or worse than Boris Johnson?
He's less corrupt, but he's also inept. So...
You're saying Boris Johnson was competent?
No, Boris Johnson just had like the party behind him until he lost it, and like they all divided down the middle.
Rishi Sunak doesn't have the party behind him?
Doesn't have the party behind him.
Oh. Is the party trying to distance itself from him?
Sometimes they're like making like controversial statements and stuff like that, and he just kind of has to go with it. So sometimes they're dictating policy for him.
If Labour gets the lead, who's going to take control of the Labour Party?
Keir Starmer, who's already got control of the Labour Party.
Will they become Prime Minister?
He would become Prime Minister, yeah.
What's he like?
Kind of boring, which I suppose is a good thing. Not really.
Who's your favorite member of the Labour Party?
I don't know.
Who's your favorite member of the Tories?
No one.
You don't like Boris Johnson
Tories
anymore?
also like, man, like the Tories are like pure capitalists, right? So
Crystal Impling.
Like their idea is take anything that is run by the government and sell it to a private bidder, and it will be better. They believe that a private bidder is always better than public service, which is why everything is shit.
Usually true though.
Yeah, but they take things which should be run as a service and it's run as a business. So trains are crap. Like, just doesn't work. Our sewer system is crap. Our water system is crap. It's all run by private businesses. They get tax breaks and they get like incentives given by the government, and they just give them out as dividends. Like so much money has been spent or given to, is it Welsh Water or like whoever does water for England, and they're meant to fix the waterways so that they don't get overflows, and they're dumping raw sewage into the rivers, and they just never spend that money on upgrades.
I think has a good point. He says sewers are indeed crap.
Yep. But currently the sewers are so full that the water is just going into rivers and the ocean. They're just dumping it straight out like
Fish will eat it. Fish eat shit. Fish eat their own shit.
Yeah. But it just then washes...
You ever had an aquarium? Fish will eat their own shit all the time.
Yeah, fish will eat their own shit. And then all that shit just floats along the ocean and lands on your beach.
And they shit out the shit they just ate.
Anyway, they should be, like, treating sewage, but instead they just dump it. And it's causing, like, environmental issues. But they received all sorts of money. They received all sorts of money to, like, stop this before it even happened. And they just never did. And then what will happen is, like, the company gets worse and worse and worse, and then the government spends loads of money to bail them out and buy it back, and then they're on the hook for fixing all the stuff, which they have to spend more money to fix.
Did they fix it?
They will eventually.
Oh, okay.
But it'll be at the cost of the taxpayer. That's what usually happens.
Yeah.
And it's happened in the past, because there's been, like, power companies that are just like, yeah, we're going to go bankrupt, so you're not going to get any power anymore. So the government has to buy them, and then the government spends taxpayer money, like paying out all the shareholders, but then also having to fix all the things which the private business could have fixed in the first place, but they didn't. They just pocketed all the cash instead.
Sounds like you've got some corruption.
Like, maybe
in the country.
capitalism works when there's like a competitive environment and you have businesses which have to compete against each other. But when you just have a monopoly, it does not work.
That's true.
And we have monopoly.
That's not good.
So,
you should break up your monopolies.
Yeah, probably should. But you just get the one company that has a government contract, and they're the only company. So they can do what they want and pocket profits instead of having to actually build up infrastructure.
I think has a good point. Fish are smart because they eat shit, shit out shit, eat shit, said shit, repeat, infinite food glitch. What do you have to say about that, Sean?
I ain't eating shit.
You're not a fish.
Yeah.
Fish is an animal that swims in a brook. It can't write its name or read a book. You know that, Sean?
He's
No.
going silent. You've confused him.
He's broken. Hey, Sync. How you doing?
Hello.
Get a lot of restful sleep?
No.
Probably go back to sleep, man. 3 hours and 15 minutes of sleep after being up 24 hours is probably not enough sleep.
Yeah. Gotta stay on that RS grind.
Be on probably another hour and a half or so. John will too. He doesn't have work tomorrow, so he's going to stay up 24 hours like you did.
It's not worth it.
I need to go to bed in like the next 5 minutes, really.
What the hell?
What time is it? Oh my god, it's 3 a.m. I do need to go to bed in the next 5 minutes.
John, we were talking about how good Jensen Ackles is.
That was a while ago.
You were trying to convince me to watch 10 seasons of Supernatural, even though I told you
You were
I
trying
only
to
liked the
convince
first
yourself.
season.
You were just looking for me to give you
I
a
was
reason.
not trying to convince myself to watch 10 seasons of Supernatural. I can promise you that. You kept trying to tell me the first 5 seasons are so good, and I kept telling you I only liked the first season.
I didn't say so good. I said good.
You kept saying, "Oh, I loved it, Matt. You wouldn't believe it. Their dad makes a deal with Satan, and then they all make deals with Satan, and they keep making deals with Satan."
It's not even Satan.
Satan. And then Dan and his brother, whose name I don't remember, come up and they're like, "Satan, I want a new deal." And Satan's like, "Here's your new deal."
I can't actually remember his name.
Dean.
Dean, not Dan. That's it.
5 seasons. Then they were going to end it, and then they got renewed, and then they had to come up with a new story, and then every season just it's a new story. So it just kind of got worse.
His name's Dean, Sean, not to be confused with
Then it reaches a
Richard
point-
Dean Anderson, who's in Stargate SG-1.
It just reaches a point where it becomes silly.
I know you get confused with your Deans
Jeffrey
sometimes.
Dean Morgan.
Yeah, Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Sean, don't get
Who
confused.
also is in the show.
Different Dean. Sean always gets his Deans mixed up. You have to watch that around him.
We don't have deans. We have principals.
I know.
Unlike Americans who don't have any principles.
It's
we
true.
Have, principals as well.
We have deans in private schools. We have principals in our public schools. We have deans in colleges and universities sometimes as well. My college had a dean.
So you're saying is deans are for rich people?
That's right. Except I went to a trade school, so it was actually quite cheap. And finished school without any debt.
Finish school?
I finished school without any debt. I paid for it with scholarships and my own money.
It's alright, I've got debt, but I don't have to pay it.
Yeah, because you're British. You don't pay for anything.
Yeah, like, I just pay the minimum payments, which is like £5 a week.
You just import
and
refugees and they pay for it.
Not voluntarily. But we're doing nothing to stop them, so...
I saw you down there at the cliffs of Dover letting the refugees in. You said, hey, come away this way. I know a good trip.
It's
Good
more
trip.
Australian. Oh.
That does sound Australian.
That wasn't Australia. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Hey, come over here.
How does that sound
I know a
Australian?
good trip.
That's not Australian at all.
Oi, cunts. Get over
lead
here.
him to a barge that just puts him in chains.
And then you take him to America, and you say, "Wait a second, I've seen this before."
Just export our criminals. Yeah.
What the hell? Can't just
Did
send
that
your
once.
criminals to Australia.
Australia's full.
Australia's not full.
No,
we
it's not
actually
full.
have a day to like remember that the British colonized Australia,
Oh
Yeah?
yeah.
and all the Aboriginal people.
Is that the one where you wear the red
do not
flower
like
on your
it.
shirt? Or is
No,
that the one
that's
where you eat the
Remembrance
cookie?
Day, that's just
No, the cookies is Anzac Day.
That's Anzac Day,
That's
yeah.
World War. That's World War One.
What do you eat
Yes,
for the
that's
day
to
you became
remember, like-
prisoners?
nothing. We just call that Australia Day and all act like fuckwits.
That checks out.
Everyone gets drunk and all the native Australians usually go.
Anzac
Getting
is the
ready.
one where they eat the cookies
I
shaped
have,
like
I have a
Winston
fun
Churchill.
story about the
and
native
say, "Fuck him,"
Australians
again,
and
lovely.
the things that my Australian girlfriend failed to mention, but I can't tell you on stream, probably.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning this.
Okay, good.
It's. I feel like it's not as bad if you're like, I don't know.
It's okay, her parents were both British, so she was racist by default.
Yeah,
Just like Sean.
that's fair.
I'm not racist.
Just don't like him.
Someone sent me like this link of like Conan O'Brien on it's just like a gif, you know, like they're all laughing and joking, and then they suddenly go dead serious and stare at the camera, and they were like, British people talking about racism, and then a gypsy walks in the room. And I was like, fuck, it's true.
Why do you hate gypsies so much?
I don't know what it is. It's a British thing.
What'd they ever
it's
do to you?
travelers. Yeah, it's gonna be travelers. It's travelers are annoying, man. They steal and they sell shit, and it's all broken, and then they just steal from you. Camp wherever they want. Don't pay taxes.
What the hell?
You've seen that film Snatch?
I was just doing a bit, but he just went full on racist.
What racist?
He just hates gypsies. It's in his blood.
You ever seen the film Snatch
No.
with Brad Pitt?
I've seen Snatch, but not the movie.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Never mind then.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah, Brad
I've
Pitt
seen a
plays
movie with-
an Irish gypsy who's a boxer.
You seen that movie with Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie called Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
That's how, like, is that a sex thing or?
No.
They're spies.
They're spies, yeah. Sink's seen the movie.
Well,
I believe you haven't seen Mr. and Mrs. Smith. That's a good movie. It's fun. Sean, you hate fun movies, but you should still see Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
I've seen a movie called Teeth, which is about a snatch with teeth.
That's true. I've seen that movie. Sean, have you seen Teeth?
It's very.
No.
About a snatch with teeth. You like Snatch.
Rings a bell. I think it
remember,
came out a long
Sean?
time ago.
Remember how you like Snatch? Sean's
The
forgotten.
film
No. Pussy.
with Brad Pitt.
Don't worry, Sean. I have the significant profanity or vulgarity warning on my Twitch stream. You can say vagina here.
What are the limits when it comes to that, though?
Can't say slurs. That's basically it.
You can't do a PewDiePie.
I don't have enough viewers, so no worry. I imagine you can't be transphobic or racist.
You can't say J.K. Rowling is right.
I forgot how to.
I don't even know what J.K. Rowling did.
I think she basically said trans people don't exist.
Don't suspect that's true.
She said something like, "Look, you're a woman or you're a man. You can't, like, that's it. Like, you're born a woman or you're born a man. That's it."
That's true though.
Yeah. So she said you can't be transgender. You can't be transsexual.
When did she say that?
She's like, I think that's her whole shtick. That's why people don't like her.
This is why I don't follow like media, because it makes me hate people.
I don't hate J.K. Rowling. I don't even know her.
She wrote Harry Potter.
I know that, but I don't know the woman.
Yeah. It's
She
like,
wrote other things.
something happened to Justin Roiland, the voice actor for Rick and Morty.
Isn't he a sex pest or something? I heard something about that.
No, it was assault and battery for his
Assault
wife.
and battery. Okay, that's worse, I guess.
He may not have done it. I don't think he was ever charged. So, well, I suppose just because you're not charged doesn't mean you didn't actually do it.
That's true.
I suppose there's not enough evidence to convict. But I think he did have something of, like, you know, contact with a young. I don't even know if they're underage or like.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was an underage thing. That's why I called him a sex pest.
It came out after the assault and battery thing.
Is sex pest for pedos or is sex pest for rapists? Or is it for both?
Sex pest is kind of like neither for me. Like, sex pest is like someone who uses their position to groom people to send them nudes, or just is just obsessed with sex. I wouldn't say it's a rapist. It's definitely like inappropriate.
Rape?
Well, that would be rapist, yeah. Sex pest is like, I don't know. Hard to describe. It's someone who's got an addiction to sex and anything to do with sex or whatever.
Okay. You know more about it than I do, Sean.
Yeah, from all those American celebrities constantly hitting the news.
That's true. We do have more celebrities.
Like, I would say Boris Johnson's a sex pest.
How come? Because he has a lot of kids?
He has a lot of kids. He has a lot of affairs.
How many affairs has he had?
How many wives has he had?
I don't know.
I don't know either, but at least two.
Okay. Is two wives a lot of wives? I don't feel like that's a lot of wives these days.
Well, he's got... It's 2 or 3 that he currently has.
I'm not even sure.
He's had several relationships, never mind just wives. He's got kids with people outside of his marriage.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then...
I think having 2 wives is a big deal, though. Unless you're married to both at the same time, I guess.
Oh, you can't, but... I remember there's a story that their nanny got fired after she was pictured in a photo having drinks with Boris Johnson at, like, an event, and she got fired by Boris Johnson's wife.
How do you feel about Israel and Palestine, Sean?
I don't know.
Yeah?
I completely forgot how to play Warframe.
Oh no.
So I've got a way to fix that. I just won't.
Let's go. He broke the addiction.
Oh, I remember this character. Literally just hold left click and flail your mouse around crazy and it shoots everyone on screen. Literally aimbot.
Sounds right. From the little I remember playing Warframe, that sounds right.
Now to go back to the real game. RuneScape grind.
What have you been watching, Sean?
Don't even remember.
Any good shows?
Go to Netflix and see what my recent history is.
Watch Gen V.
Mind myself. Yeah, but I wasn't.
About that blonde girl that you said you really liked. She eats a lot of food and becomes tall, or she throws up her food and becomes small.
What?
In Gen V?
Emma.
When did I say I really liked? I don't know any of the characters in Gen V.
That's Emma from Gen V.
I don't know her
You were
name.
talking about how much you liked her the other day.
No, I wasn't.
You said, I wish I could have a girlfriend who could become big like that so I could crawl into her hole. And I said, Sean, that's kind of weird.
I didn't say that. I don't know the names of any of the characters in the show, and I've watched the entire season.
You also said you really wished that one chick could explode your penis like she did the other guy.
Yeah, that show's kind of silly.
It is very silly.
I watched House of Usher. Yeah, I've seen that recently.
Does that have Usher in it?
No.
Oh,
Oh, is a new episode out for Gen V?
I have no idea. Probably.
Oh, I thought Gen V ended.
Maybe it did.
I thought it was just like 5 or 6 episodes and it just stopped because it reached a point that was kind of like set up for season 2, and then there wasn't any more episodes for me to watch, so I just stopped. I didn't realize it was weekly. I thought like
It was
just
weekly,
like,
yeah.
all right, so it was just like a mini series of 6 episodes, and then
Got
it's
so
over.
distracted by your fantasy of crawling inside Emma, you forgot.
I'm starting to think this is your fantasy, man. You keep going on about it.
I'm not the one who loves big women.
Never said that.
Not out loud.
What are we hiding?
Yeah, Sean. We're all friends here. Not like we're streaming and recording this and uploading the VOD to YouTube later.
Watch Castlevania.
New episode is out.
Let's
Episode
go. Look, Sean, a new
Watch that
episode of
now.
Gen V to watch.
No.
Your favorite show.
7. I'm loving it.
I definitely wouldn't go that far, but I am watching it. It's okay.
Top tier. Wouldn't say better than the boys, but it's good.
Better than season 3 of The Boys.
Yeah.
And 3 of The Boys sucked my cock, except for everything involved with Soldier Boy.
I think everything where Starlight was on the screen should just get deleted.
That's fair and true. Has been fact-checked by true American patriots.
And in season 4 as well. She should just be deleted.
You know what? I
nobody
thought there
wants
were
to
only
look
3
at it.
seasons. I'm probably thinking of season 4. I'd have to reassess whether Gen V is better than season 3 because I thought season 3 was the newest season. Season 4 is if season 4 is the newest season, that's the one I don't care for.
Season 4 is coming out soon.
Okay, so I'm not wrong then.
I think.
Yeah, I mean, that is somewhat.
So you're
Straight
preemptively
away.
deleting all the scenes with Starlight from season 4.
Have you seen her?
Yeah, she looks like an alien. We were talking about that before you woke up.
Uh,
Sean somehow watched all of season 3 without noticing, so I pulled up a side-by-side and showed him, and he was like, wow, she looks freakishly weird. And I was like, yeah, I know. Takes me out of every scene she's in, and then we came to a conclusion that it's basically watching Michael Jackson on screen every time she shows up.
And,
It's hard to not pay attention to Michael Jackson when he's on screen. I think she'd have been fine with like the lip injections and the nose reduction if she hadn't gone for the cheek fat like suction. She went too hard. She did too much. Didn't need any of it, but holy hell. Yeah, I liked
Where
all the
did you
stuff with
get-
I liked all the stuff with Soldier Boy, so at least that was
where
enjoyable.
did you get the name Water Guy?
Got the name Water Guy after I sold the name Victory Bell to somebody who asked for it. And I just looked through a list of names that I didn't hate until I found one that was not taken. because they had just done a name clear, and like a day after the name clear, someone offered to buy Victory Bell off me.
Jada Pinkett Smith announces she's pregnant with Chris Rock's baby.
No way that's true.
Yeah, it's a satire article.
I did see the one where I did see the joke one where it's like Jada Pinkett Smith says she and Will Smith have been divorced since like 2014.
Weren't they separated for like 7 years or something?
It's really weird how Will Smith was such a big deal in the 90s.
And now he's a cuck.
And now he's a cuck. That's exactly what I was going to say, but I don't know if I would have gone that hard, but I'm glad you went there.
Yada was like, you got to do that Wild Wild West film. Tanked his career. And then
I like Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
I think that's a fun movie. It sucks. You do get to see Salma Hayek's ass in that movie. And that's worth something.
That story Kevin Smith gives about how he was hired to do like a Superman film and then
Kevin
turn
Smith?
into Wild Wild West. Yeah.
Silent Bob?
Yeah.
No, I've not seen what you're talking about.
He gives a speech and he talks about...
Did he cry during it? Because he cries a lot when he's giving a speech.
No.
He's like me. He gets emotional.
No. He's talking and he gives a speech and he's talking about, like, someone asked him a question. He's like, okay, well, I'll tell you the story. So he got hired to do a script for a Superman film. And he ends up working with this other guy who has done numerous things. Can't remember his name. He's worked in the movie industry anyway, so he's the producer. And the producer's got like control over it and keeps going back and giving him prompts. And eventually he submits it. It doesn't go anywhere. Nothing happens, but he still receives a fat paycheck. So he's like, yeah, whatever. You know, I got paid for it. Doesn't like it was a dream project for him. Being comic book guy, but it doesn't happen. But then Wild Wild West happens, and there's a lot of stuff in that was in his script, and he realizes that it's the same producer and everything. I don't know. I'll find it later. I'll link it to you.
Wild Wild West was originally a Superman script.
Some parts of it, not all of it.
What? What parts?
Mostly the giant spider thing at the end.
What?
I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever heard of this movie.
He explains it more in the
I'm not
thing,
sure a
like,
giant robotic spider would do much against Superman, to be honest.
Yeah, so he mentions it, like how he makes like this script and then he goes to the producer and the producer's just like,
You telling me that Kevin Smith's kind of a retard, that he wrote a script about Superman where he has to fight a giant mechanical spider? Is that what you're saying right now?
yeah, he had to write that. It wasn't his idea. The producer's idea. The producer's like...
And why is he
Bob
claiming it as his ideas that showed up in Wild Wild West, if it was the producer's idea?
Because the producer was also the producer for Wild Wild West.
Yeah, but why is
So he
Kevin
writes-
Smith saying it's his idea if it was the producer's idea?
No, he was saying it's his script. He still wrote it.
The producer's
Anyway,
idea.
like-
So what is he trying to claim? That he came up with the
He's
idea
not
the
claiming
producer
it.
came up with?
No, he's not claiming it. He's saying like they reused it.
The mechanical
Because it's the
spider.
same producer, and and the producer,
Okay.
like his story is how the producer has some obsession with mechanical spiders and
Okay.
starts putting it into every film.
There's mechanical
And then
spiders
he-
in Stargate SG-1 too.
Yeah, there is. Well, that's different. What the fuck's the name of the producer? I gotta find it.
Replicators.
Every superhero movie, they always like dole down the superhero.
That's true.
It's like Batman, he fights clown and gets beat up, but like, I mean, yeah, it's like more accurate, but I think he's a lot less powerful than he is in the comics.
Oh,
Same
Superman
as
definitely is.
The Flash as well.
Oh yeah. I wish DC would just bite the bullet in every conceivable way and just completely
honestly-
reboot all of their DC stuff and just recast completely new people for every role. And stop trying to like piecemeal pick and choose pieces to keep holding on to.
I want to see a lore accurate Flash movie.
No, you don't. It'd be boring. He would just kill everyone.
Yeah. But it would just be fun to see, rather than like fucking Flash being like taking 2 hours. I haven't actually seen any of the Flash movies, but
The new one sucks apparently, but I haven't seen it. I'm not surprised, because most of the DC movies suck, except for like the new Suicide Squad one. That one was pretty good.
Wasn't that actor also Ezra Miller? Wasn't he like charged with something?
Yeah, he was another sex pest.
Yeah.
He had like a cult of underage women that he wanted to impregnate or something like that.
See, I like some of his movies. So.
Apparently he's been permanently fired from the role now, though. They just waited for the movie to come out and I guess get all the money it could get. But apparently it did really terribly, despite that, so...
Johnny Depp didn't get that.
Yeah, and that's a shame. Seems like Johnny Depp didn't really do anything.
Because they already recorded like most of that with his scenes in Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah.
And then they just switched it, I think.
Well, the Fantastic Beasts franchise probably wouldn't have worked even with Johnny Depp, but I definitely don't think it helped.
One of my friends is in that exact same position right now.
What's that?
Some woman is falsely accusing him.
Happens.
And now he's been going to court like every few weeks, and
Hopefully he's got evidence to clear his name.
Yeah, well, they don't have evidence of like him doing anything, so
That's good.
yeah. Then again, it's just gonna keep going on.
Ron gets accused of being a sex pest like once a year.
No,
that's why he had to stop streaming.
No, you're thinking of Fred.
Not an accusation with Fred.
It starts as an accusation.
His spitting facts when it comes to Fred. Fred and I always got along, and I always have sympathy for him, probably because of that fact, but yeah. Rip Fred. I say we always got along. Apparently he shit-talked me all the time in the forums, according to Marissa, but whatever. He was nice to my face.
Isn't everyone?
Not everybody. I don't think Fred streams at all anymore, does he?
Oh, no, dude.
I did see Marissa still has the Vine Sauce team in her stream. And Fred's still listed on it. But I have no idea if he actually still streams.
Is
I don't know. I don't know why he's still there.
Is it worth going all the way to the abyss to repair my patches, or?
No. You should take a single Abyss Pearl and talk to one of the people there at the Guardians of the Rift and just have them do it. Definitely not ideal, though. The ideal would be to unlock Lunar Spellbook and be able to use NPC contact to contact the mage.
Yeah, I don't think I can get Lunar Diplomacy for a while.
Maybe not. I don't remember the requirements, but I do think you have to fight some kind of mini-boss unique mob thing for it. Definitely might want to look into it, though.
I really need to look up an optimal guide on Guardians of the Rift, because I've just got
well, it's not optimal for Guardians of the Rift, it's to unlock NPC contact, because NPC contact means you can save your Abyssal Pearl every time you repair your pouches.
Yeah, but I mean, like, to get most reward points in one game.
Oh, yeah. It's not that oh my god, another Crystal Impling.
I've kind of just been doing my own thing. Like,
Oh,
I've
yeah.
got my own method right now, but I don't think it's good enough.
2 dragon stones.
Like, I get only like 6 per game, but then
I
again,
don't think that's unreasonable.
rune pickaxe with no giant pouch. So
Yeah, I think that's probably about fine for like lower level rune crafting levels.
There we go. The video says the producer they worked with was this John Peters, who used to be Barbra Streisand's hairdresser, and then he became somehow a producer of one of Barbra Streisand's films, and then that started his career. And he ended up being like producer on Rain Man and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Just watch the video sometime. It's pretty well told. It's not boring or anything. And
You're well told, Sean. You have that British person voice. You have a nice speaking voice.
He tells a good story.
You'd be a good streamer, Sean.
Probably not.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
You play video games.
Sometimes.
Plus, you look great. You look gay. You look great with your webcam on.
You look gay. Plus, you look gay. Twitch will love you. Kick won't, but Twitch.
Kick will hate you.
That's fine. No one's there.
Oh man. Plus, you look gay.
Real money's on Twitch.
Holy. Oh man.
I've been told I just sound tired all the time.
You do sound tired, but I assumed you were tired. Because you were awake for 24 hours and then barely slept.
I'm just, I don't know. Just don't.
Somebody who sounds tired all the time, you've talked to Aiden. That's a tired boy right there.
I'm going to bed. See you later.
Good night, Sean. See you later. I'll have to start my farm run soon, so that I can get it done before I get too sleepy. Good goal. How many laps have I done? Laps take 1:20 on average. I'll do to 400 laps, and then I'll wind down from there.
How many laps are you on?
I'm on 389. Say about 20 minutes, and then a farm run that takes about 50 minutes. So I got about another hour and 10 minutes of the stream left. Speaking of farm run, do I need to do a Calquat tree? Not until Friday at noon. Do I need to do Hespori? Nope, not until Friday at 2:37. Alright.
Before I do my next tiers of Gothics, I'm probably just going to rack up a bunch of quest points from like... I have so many... Like,
That's a very
easy
good
quests
idea. Very
sitting
good
in
idea.
Like, I can do like 30, I think.
Oh yeah.
A lot of them I won't be able to do because they're locked behind Iron Man requirements, but
You said you have base 30 in all your stats, right?
base 40 now.
Okay, yeah. Then you've got max Tears of Gothics bonus. You just need to get the
That's
actual
my-
QP up so you get longer in there.
Runecraft was low now.
Oh
It's
yeah.
Pretty high.
Historically, my lowest have always been rune crafting and herb lore. My lowest right now is... Okay, it is rune crafting. It's fallen behind because I haven't done GOTR in a while. Funny, I got my Abyssal Lantern and I got the outfit and I stopped doing GOTR once I got all those unlocked. I think I've done like probably 2 games since I actually got the full bonus set going. Very silly of me. Should have done even more of it after I got the bonuses unlocked. That's what I'll do tomorrow. Maybe I'll do some GOTR tomorrow. Take advantage of my set bonus and my lantern. Or how long it would take to get 85 rune crafting so I could use the giant pouch. Colossal pouch, excuse me.
That would be good.
Got the thread for it, but I don't have the rune crafting level to make it.
My lowest is Slayer now.
Slayer's a slow one for me because I don't use a lot of the optimal methods because they're GP sinks if you do like cannons and stuff.
Well, I decided to use Crystalia, or whatever her name is.
Oh, the wilderness one?
Yeah, and now I have lesser demons, and my account is not set to do lesser demons.
You can do lesser demons.
Yeah, maybe safe spot.
You know about the Catacombs of Corund, right?
No.
Oh, but you've got Crystalia. Right.
Actually, I think my friend
I was
told me the same
I was just thinking of lesser demons, not lesser demons in the Wildy specifically. Hypo, excuse me. I'm not even sure where lesser demons are at in the Wildy.
KBD layer.
That's right, they're in the little gate area.
But you can just trap them in there and shoot through the gate, so...
Mm-hmm.
And I've got enough runes now to be at a safe spot for a while, so...
Well, you gotta be careful with that in the Wildy because you'll lose your whole stack if you get killed.
Yeah.
And just bring...
Oh my god. I just dropped Abyssal Needle.
Let's go!
Catalytic Talisman in one. I have 3 catalytic talismans now.
I got my pet and my needle in the same, like, loot sort search. I saw the needle first and then didn't notice the pet for like a minute afterwards.
What is the needle drop rate?
It's rare. It's not as rare as the pet, but it's rare. But I don't know off the top of my head. Probably like 1 in 700 would be my guess, because that's what the lantern is.
Oh, now I just need 85 and I can get the Colossal Pouch.
That's it.
Does the Colossal Pouch break?
Yes. And it will actually break extremely quickly too. Because the bigger the pouch is, the faster they break. Because it goes by how many essence have been put into them, not the size of the pouch necessarily. The smaller pouches break quicker, break slower because they have less essence in them per trip.
1 in 300.
Okay, that's not too bad actually. That's for the needle?
Lantern is 1 in 700.
Yeah. Looked that one up earlier, so I was pretty sure on that one. Needle's not anywhere close to as rare as I thought it was, but that explains why I got it fairly early on. I thought I was going to have to grind up 1,500 pearls to get my lantern, but thankfully I got one.
I might stop rune crafting today, like, don't know when, but I'm going to do Winter Tote, just so I can try and go for just 90 fire making.
Yeah.
And then, plus pet. Or Dragon Axe.
Right when Wintertop came out, I did my fire making from like 55 to 99. It used to be really good back then. You got a lot of money from it, and you got good XP, but they nerfed the reward crate you get from Wintertop like 5 times since it came out.
I don't know how I did it, but my highest score is like 3,800.
I have no clue what mine is.
I must have been solo, because I don't think that's possible with, like, on a Winter Toad server.
Only thing I'm mad about is the achievements. A lot of them didn't retroactively apply to my account when the achievements came out for combat tasks, so even though I've done most of them, if not all of them before, I didn't get credit for most of them.
Oh, is there combat achievements for Winter Toad?
Mm-hmm. All the minigames have them.
Guardians of the Rift?
You know, I said that, and as I was saying it, I was wondering, because I'm not actually 100% sure Guardians of the Rift has them. So I'm going to check right now.
I never knew about combat achievements until, like, I was watching a stream.
Yeah.
So
I don't see it, so it may not.
You.
I said that, and I'm actually not sure Guardians of the Rift has it. Winterdot definitely does, though.
Winter Toad would be pretty easy to do, I reckon.
Yeah, I think they mostly are. Get 5 kills at Winterdot, heal a Pyromancer at Winterdot, repair a Brazier, subdue it with 4 pieces of warm clothing equipped.
Only, oh yeah. Wait.
10 kills. Subdue Winter
Isn't
Dot without allowing all 4 braziers to break at the same time. Subdue it without any of the pyromancers falling, and subdue it after earning 3,000 or more points. I didn't get credit for the 3,000 points. I didn't get credit for pyromancer not falling, and I didn't get credit for healing a pyromancer, even though I know for a fact I've done all those before.
Pyromancer's not falling. Isn't that like completely RNG based?
I think so, but I think you can heal pyromancers up before they fall down too. So if you have a small team, you could probably do it pretty consistently.
Yeah, well, I'm usually just doing Wintertoad servers, so it's my main server actually.
Oh yeah?
Or that, or 425, which is Guardians of the Rift. My friend wanted me to do just a duo Guardians of the Rift with him.
Yeah.
I'm not confident to do that yet.
Never done small group Guardian of the Rift, but they're definitely possible. You probably have to do slightly different rotations to get it to work.
You definitely need to pick up a lot of weak cells.
You know? Yeah, you'd have to summon I guess summon guardians, I guess is golems, that's the word I'm trying to think. You have to summon quite a few of those, I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure they're called guardians.
Okay. Except. But yeah, Temperos has a lot of them too. I think I've got Temperos green logged in the combat achievements.
I can't stand Temperos.
Don't mind it. I did get bored of it to the point that I didn't want to do it today, but
I think I got bored after like let me check my KC.
I really want the pet, and that helps fuel a lot of me deciding to stay there.
6 Temperos and I got bored off that.
That's fair. It's not an exciting minigame. There's no risk of you dying. There's no risk of like losing anything. Like at least Winterdot can kill you. Temperos can't even do that.
I like Guardians of Rift because it's like.
Also, the earlier you do Winterdot, the easier it is because its damage scales with your max HP.
Yeah, well, my HP is like 52 or something.
The earlier you max out your fire making at Winterdot, the better you're gonna be off.
I'm only getting hit with like 50s at the moment. Oh, not 50s, 5s.
Wait. Man forgot his warm clothing.
Yeah. How much actually does he hit without it?
More. Not 50s, but bad. It's rough for me to go there, because even with fully warm clothing decked out, I get hit for like 9s and 10s.
I'm still using the Clue Hunter because I don't have what do you call it? Any pyromancer gear.
Yeah, yeah.
I've gotten 2 warm gloves though, which pisses me off.
Have you got the scarf from like the seasonal events and stuff?
Scarf. No.
Yeah, there's a winter event. You can get a scarf for that. Counts as warm clothing. I think it's one of the next slots you can get before getting the winter dot scarf. As long as you've got 4 items equipped, I don't think it matters which ones you have equipped though.
Pyromancer that increases fire making XP by like 2.5%, doesn't it?
Full set, yeah.
Which is not much, but I think I've looked up like 50 to 99 if you have full pyro gear. It's like, and you gotta burn like a few hundred less, or a few 100,000 less.
Oh yeah.
Which...
It's 3% faster. The only set that it's not really ever worth to use is farming, because unless you're gonna do, I don't know, some kind of jank farming method, like stand at tithe farm maybe, the outfit's not worth wearing in place of like graceful.
In construction, because you're constantly running.
Oh no, not if you're standing in your home.
Oh.
You can do Demon Butler. If you're doing mahogany homes, you probably want graceful for sure. Well, if you're doing construction, you may just want to break the bank and use stamina pots and go for the full construction outfit instead. I don't actually know the math on that. I don't know if setting 3% of total cost of construction outweighs the cost of stamina pots. It probably doesn't.
It's way too expensive for me right now.
Yep. There's very, very well documented breakpoints that you want to hit for construction, and then you use boosts to get to the levels you actually need.
At the moment, I think my best source of money is agility pyramid or thieving.
I can't stand doing agility pyramid.
Yeah, neither.
But yeah, early account Ironman, that's usually the method they use, I think.
At the moment, I'll just do a blackjacking.
Yeah.
On 57 thieving. Just from blackjack.
Pickpocketing Knights of Ardi is the method I used mostly.
Yeah, but that's like a later on, isn't it? Like 70 or something.
Probably. I know I was doing it earlier than was optimal, but I liked doing it more than blackjacking, even despite the increased fail rate.
I'm pretty good at like getting the tick. What do you call it? 3 tick blackjack
Yeah.
or whatever.
You like pickpocket them like 2 or 3 times per blackjack or something like that.
Yeah, 2. And if they're still on the ground, I think it's like a fire making. If you do it in the same tick or something, it's like almost guaranteed to like do it.
Yeah, the same way you can chain fires and stuff. I know you.
So if you get in the rhythm of it, it's like much better. I think it's the best XP up to like 80 or something.
Oh yeah. Blackjacking is very good XP per hour.
And it's not bad money as well.
Yeah, it's solid. I want to get 92 agility so I can do the final level of this Hallowed Sepulchre. But I know that actually learning the final level of Hallowed Sepulchre is gonna suck. Very, very hard. Very precise for how you have to win and how you have to do your clicks and everything.
Only 8 levels till I can do death runes. Hell yeah.
Let's go. You have death runes unlocked.
What do you mean?
You have to unlock death runes.
Oh, with what quest?
Same way you did law runes.
What quest is that? Do you know?
Okay. By Runecraft, and who have completed Morning's End Part 2 can craft death runes at the Death Altar by using...
What quest was that?
Morning's End Part 2.
I haven't even done part 1.
Old ass quest.
I should be able to do that.
Yeah, I don't think the requirements are too bad.
Need 60 ranged and 4 more agility levels. So I need 8 ranged levels, which shouldn't take long. Maybe like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Sure. The fuck? There's a cat stacked up with like a, I don't know, like a dragon pet. I don't know what exactly it is. but it's stacked on top of it, and the dragon just meowed.
Amazing. Oh, I'm definitely. Oh god, I've done my 400 laps. I didn't even realize.
I should get a cat while I'm here. Just after every round, just grab a piece of food, feed it.
That's one nice thing about Temperos. It's a really good mini game for leveling up a kitten. You get the harpoon fish.
I'm always too lazy to feed my cat.
I've just had my Hellcat banked in my home ever since I got it. I don't even remember how you get a Hellcat instead of a regular cat. The only cat I've ever leveled. Actually, that's not true, because you have to get one for the Hard Arty Diary. You have to sell your old cat for death runes.
Isn't that for like Evil Bob or something? I mean, Evil Dave.
Yeah, but I don't remember exactly what you have to do.
Yeah, I got mine and I didn't even know what it was.
Yeah. Right. Simplings. Sell it off.
I can't wait for 75 rune crafting.
Oh yeah.
Get that extra patch.
You sure my mahogany trees? I have so much vanilla and hops in my bank. This hardwoods. Oh no, it says they're insured.
That's why I hate farming at my level, because everything just dies. And there's an Iron Man, it's hard to get like all the stuff to keep it alive, like to give to the carer.
Yeah. Once you unlock white lilies, it protects every allotment patch that's possible. I do not remember off the top of my head when you went. 58.
Just been using marigolds, which I think protect allotment patches, like veggies.
Marigolds protect onions, tomatoes, and potatoes.
Yeah.
Watermelons are like the best GP per XP by far. And do nasturtiums to protect those. I may not have the farming to actually plant watermelons. It requires 47.
Yeah, I hate farming. I'm 42 farming. My second lowest skill.
I don't mind it, because the herbs themselves generate a lot of money.
I'm not base 40s yet.
Oh no.
I have to get herb lore.
What's your herb lore?
Is only 37.
Oh no. Been lied to. Friendship ended.
I should try get base 40s, 50s. I mean, I'm very close. One level, one more strength. 7 construction, 8 farming.
Base 50s will lock you into being able to do basically any of the content that was before 2007.
I'm just getting out of free to play.
Yeah. Crashing.
I haven't bothered with them.
They used to be so good. You used to be able to get them from the Battle Staves guy and get them for 7k, and then you could sell them on the G for 9k or high alch them for like 8,900.
As an Iron Man, I don't think it's worth it, because they high alch for less than what you buy them for. So you need to orb all of them before you actually high alch them to actually get profit. And by that point, I think it's probably not a very good. I mean, it's still like passive money, but.
Well, yeah, orbing is pretty good crafting XP though.
I don't even know if I can orb yet. I do have a lot of unpowered orbs though, just from glass blowing.
Yeah.
Because that's my only.
Yeah, they used to sell on the GE for 9, so each one you bought was 2k profit, but now they only go for 8. The lowest I ever saw them was like 8,900, and now they go for 8k even. People just don't attach orbs to them anymore, so they're just they've slowly crashed. People do use, but certainly not that.
I can only just charge water orb.
Yeah.
Actually, not even. I'm close to 2 levels.
Making this Nexus room in my POH was the best.
Construction is like...
mounted dig site pendant has saved me so much time.
I think construction is probably one of the best skills to get as an Iron Man.
Absolutely. Can you use other people's POHs as an Iron Man?
I haven't tried, but my friend told me you can't.
Can't?
Yeah. So
That's
I can't
rough.
even go on 330. Well, I can, but wouldn't be able to benefit from it.
I do everything solo. The nature of the account, but even still, that's rough.
I mean, I'm a group Iron Man, but I may as well be solo because my friend never comes on. Well, actually, he does, but he's a higher level than me and he wants me to catch up.
Yeah.
Because we start at the same time, but he's been playing much longer than me, so he knows, like, optimal shit.
Right.
Even though I'm on PC and he's on mobile, I should technically be higher.
Got the advantages for sure.
He's got the Slayer music for the quests.
Got the Slayer music.
Yeah, you know Slayer music one?
Oh?
Oh. Damn, missing out. He was like the OG quest guide.
Okay.
Let's go to iconic intro. Say hi, welcome to my guide. He's basically RuneLite, but you have to watch a longer video.
Yeah.
But I still watch him to do like quests that require bosses, like Haunted Mine.
Yeah.
I still haven't retried that. Haunted Mine was way too hard.
Gotta dodge those flying pickaxes or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah. I'd have to watch another guide because I completely forgot. It's been so long since I tried.
I fully understand.
But I'm probably just going to follow the optimal quest guide. It's pretty low in there, so I won't have to do that for a while.
My friend did, but he got burnt out around the time his levels stopped coming quickly. He got like 50s or 60s and stopped playing. He gets on every now and then though, because I think he bought a full year membership.
I wouldn't do that, because I always have breaks.
Value for the price, but yeah, you'd feel compelled to play. Every, like, 2 or 3 times a year, they'll put it on discount to buy the whole year. Like, way cheaper than paying month to month. You fall asleep a lot there, Physics. You may just want to go to bed. You've fallen asleep like 3 times. I've only got about another 40 minutes on the stream. You can hang out if you want to. I have too much left to go. Farm run and then going to bed. Oh, doing a farm run, editing a video, and then going to bed. Editing the video, that's it. Yeah, you've been here basically the entire stream, I think.
You start at like 5 a.m. for me, or 6 a.m.
Been starting later than I intended to. I had to edit some videos today. It took like 2 hours.
It's hard to get into the streams.
I used to stream overnight, which would be like the next 8 hours, which was probably better hours for you, but trying to have a more normie time for NA.
But it's a good thing that I'm a night owl.
Oh yeah.
I used to stay up till like 5 o'clock in the morning every night. But my old job used to be like 4 o'clock till 10 p.m. So I'd basically just wake up at 3, go to work, stay up all night, and then just repeat that.
First shift, second shift, third. 12-hour shifts, 14-hour shifts. Everything under the sun. I like third shift usually because I don't like dealing with people. If I have to deal with people either way, I'd rather be on first shift.
So the Australian chat right now. Skibbity wibbity bibbity bop bop. North miners wasting XP. Gay goes south. Of course the green helm is north. Have fun walking that extra tile. Freaks. Imagine telling your parents you mine north. Yeah, wombat. Iron squeams.
Man's got a point.
Imagine telling your parents you play RuneScape. Imagine having parents.
I don't know, I feel like I'm missing out. I'll definitely go on the Australian server when I do GOTR tomorrow. North Rock is XP waste, just so you know.
South Rock is best. I mean, North Rock is best.
Nope. Extra step.
Yeah, but like, I don't really climb down there mid-game.
Oh no, you shouldn't. You shouldn't mid-game. That's correct. You're doing it correctly. Which GP have I gotten banked Renars? 6.8 mil. Alright. I've banked some GP, gamers. Time this bond's over, I should be able to sell Renards and pay for my next bond. Even if I don't do anything else GP making heavy this 2-week period. Make sure I bring the right stuff.
One of my friends just just made like a few thousand magic longbows or short bows or whatever the most expensive one is.
Yeah.
And just high ouches them whenever like he needs money.
It's solid. It used to not be that much GP making compared to just selling them, but now nature runes are so much cheaper than they used to be. Nature runes used to be like 300 GP each, now they're like 80. So the profit margin for being able to make money off high alching is a lot wider. How much is a nature rune right now? 96. Yeah, they used to be 300 GP. Back when I was doing my fletching to 99, it was like 270, 280 GP per nature rune, which means 200 less GP per magic long alch than. All runes have crashed except for souls and astrals and wraths because you can't make those at GOTR. And Astrals, sorry. Did I say souls, natures, and wraths? I meant to say Astrals, souls.
You said Astrals.
Okay, cool. Psyoping myself. Oh, I needed to grab. Yeah. No, I did it. I did it. I got my battle staves. I'm once again psyoping myself. Herb boxes. I need to get sand. I need to die for the dynamite. Can't wait for 99 farming so that I don't have to plant watermelons anymore. My herb runs will actually just be herb runs. Inventory space too. It's gonna be Pog City when that happens. How close are you to 40 range physics? You haven't fallen asleep again. Banger of a song.
What song is it?
Gerudo Valley from Ocarina of Time.
I've never actually played any Zelda games.
That's impressive. Because there's been ample opportunity in every generation to do so. Ironically, I don't like the N64 Zeldas. I think they look incredibly ugly, and because I didn't play them at the time they came out, I don't have any nostalgia for them.
I played on...
I also think the intended controller, the N64 controller, is an absolute nightmare.
All I played on the N64 was Pokemon Stadium and
Based!
007 Mario Kart.
Double based!
And
Games
Super
I remember
Mario
playing were Stadium 1 and 2, 007, and Army-Men Sarge's Heroes.
Don't think I've ever heard of that in my life.
Well, green plastic Army-Men. Like the ones from Toy Story. You were the green Army-Men against the yellow Army-Men. Like the desert-colored Army-Men. An alright game. Got to get a flamethrower, and when you killed them with a flamethrower, they melted because they were made out of plastic. Very cool. Yeah, I spent most of my time on the N64 playing 007. I also liked using the expansion pack on the N64 controller to put my Game Boy Pokemon cartridges in when I played Stadium, because then I could play them on my TV instead of on the Game Boy.
They bring out a 007 for like GoldenEye for Xbox. Not
Yeah,
sure about any of them.
Yeah. Like a completely different game, though, I thought.
Yeah, it doesn't give the same feel.
Oh, you just mean they, like, ported it? I'm pretty sure they also came out with a GoldenEye game that was on, like, Xbox and PS2, and it was just a different game. In fact, I'm almost certain of it. May not have been called GoldenEye, but I remember it had a golden eye as a motif.
Yeah, they it was on like a few months ago now. They ported 007 GoldenEye from the
Weird.
Nintendo 64. Along
What
with
that means.
like Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I guess that's just all the rare games they're getting. Rare did GoldenEye.
Oh yeah, it was like a rare thing.
Yep. I have to imagine that's it, because Xbox has owned Rare for a while now. I guess they now got the rights to it. Had Banjo-Kazooie for a while as well. I know they made that racing game that everybody hated.
I only played the first one.
I didn't play any of them.
I loved Banjo-Kazooie.
That's fine. We can still be friends, but I hate those games. I don't like Super Mario 64 either.
But then again, I was like very young when I played. I reckon I would have been like 5 or younger.
Went from the Super Nintendo to the N64 straight to the Xbox. Then I was 360. I went from the 360 to the PC.
I was like N64 to PS2 to PS3 to PS4 to PS5 to PC.
Yeah, I had a PS4 I bought off a friend when she moved. I got it for like $50 and she gave me her copy of Red Dead. I played Bloodborne and Spider-Man and a couple other games on there. And I've got a PS5 now, but the only game I've played on it is Demon's Souls. I bought it last year when I made way too much money at my job, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna play Demon's Souls. They spent like $530 to play Demon's Souls.
Some guy here just wasted all his RNG. Dropped Abyssal Red die and Abyssal Green die in the same reward pool. 1 in 1200 each.
Yep. I got like 3 of those in my first like 10 pulls, and then I never saw a single die the rest of the time I was there.
What do they do?
You just use them to dye the Abyss outfit. Like the outfit you get. Let me check my collection log. Which dyes did I get at Guardians of the Rift? I even looked this up. Minigames. There we go. Got 2 greens and a red. I never got a blue. I never got the Ring of the Elements. I never got the Lost Bag, and I never got the Guardian's Eye. Got the pet, pearls, everything else.
Yeah, I've fully completed the Winter Toad tasks.
The collection log or the tasks?
The combat tasks.
Ah, okay. Good job. Do them just now, or did you already have them?
I already had them. I've got 1 crazy archaeologist task done. And then 1 hard, which is Y-Fletch.
bought a Ring of the Elements. Started an Atari 5200. You either had a family who had a bunch of stuff laying around, or you're noticeably older than I am then. Atari was before my time. I'm a 90s kid. Family, fair enough. Got a brother 10 years older than me, but no Atari. You're only 27? Well, I'm only 31. You heckin' a 90s kid.
23.
Okay, you're actually young.
Yeah, I'm a baby.
A little baby boy.
Wait, how do you repair the sacks with the patches with this guy? He's not giving me an option to like repair.
Which guy?
You say I could talk to the apprentice that has the pearls trading.
Not the apprentice who has the pearls, for some fucking reason. It's one of the apprentices inside the rift, which is an insanely stupid decision, but it's one of the ones inside there. I think it's the woman who's inside there. Might want to check. But yeah, for some stupid damn reason, you can only use the woman who's inside. You can't repair them outside with the eye, which you definitely should be able to do, but that far ahead. There should also just be a bunch of different other ways to repair your pouches, but for whatever reason, crafting, even though the skill itself is fairly useless. Especially after they crash the value of all runes with...
Apprentice Cordelia.
Yep, that sounds right. You will take one Abyssal Pearl to repair your pouches. Real annoying, because Abyssal
Should repair them
low to come by.
at a cost of 1 Abyssal Pearl after having paid a one-time fee of 25.
What? How about that? That's some shit. My dumbass would just go get everything needed for lunar diplomacy so I could cast your NPC content.
Yes, I'm a 2000 baby. I was born in 2000.
Holy cobweb cape, what a gamer.
Whenever I tell people that, they always think I'm like 16 and then they forget what year it is.
It is the current year.
Yeah, my age is very easy to remember.
Yeah, no kidding. Same with my dad. He was 1950, so I could always remember his birthday.
Somehow I still forget how old I am.
I can always remember my grandma's birthday on his side of the family because we have the same birthday out of the year. I always found as very neat. Parents were both fucking at the same time, apparently.
Yeah. I'm a New Year's baby.
There you
I was
go.
born in September.
I was born in January, so I was definitely not a New Year's baby.
It's 9 months before January.
A Halloween baby,
Really?
dude.
Yeah. No, before that.
Gonna figure it out.
I don't know. Don't you just do like a 4th of July thing?
Yeah, basically.
Maybe that might have been it.
Good. Happy birthday, America. Have a baby.
Oh yeah.
Me.
So that 4th of July is basically what I was talking about before, Australia Day.
Yeah, no, I know.
Except, yeah, different.
No, I will admit, I thought that was your Anzac Day, but apparently that's World War One. Maybe even World War Two. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, we just on Australia Day, it just gives us a reason to get drunk.
Yeah, yeah. God, I'm thirsty, but my water bottle's empty, but I also only have like another 15 minutes of farm run and then I can be done.
I did end up getting sushi yesterday, so I truly am a sushi girl.
You're the biggest sushi girl I know.
Yeah. I'm gonna look up my friend. See where he's at on his group. Iron Man. Damn. My rune crafting is definitely a lot higher than his.
Let's go.
His is 16, mine's 58. But he's still 40 levels higher than me total.
Yeah. I mean, that's not saying much. You can get 40 total levels pretty damn quick.
We're mostly the same. He's just a lot higher in crafting. He's 73 while I'm at 56.
Well, if you're
He's
group
farming
Iron Man, it makes sense to specialize.
Yeah. Well, I did say that, but I think it'd just be better to, like, I don't know how he is higher than me. I have 2 skills that are like total 70 levels higher than him.
I don't know.
Oh. He's also 18 levels higher in ranged.
Gamer.
Plus.
Ugh.
Yeah, we both needed a rune crossbow, so we both did crazy archaeologist and just like tried to go for the drop. And since like it drops 3, he got 1 for me, 1 for him, and I got some red dragonhide bodies, so he
That's
didn't have to
nice.
make them. Except I don't even think I have the requirements to wield red dragonhide body or rune crossbow.
40 range, isn't it? Like all the
61.
rune gears at 40? 61.
Yeah. $40 is adamant.
46 for adamant.
Yeah, 46. And
Pulled
yeah.
up the guide myself, because I couldn't believe it. It took 61 to be able to equip the runite crossbow.
And then yeah, I think red D-hide's like 70. Oh no, 60.
Can't be 70. Black's higher than red. Bet it's 60. So true.
Can you buy rune bolts?
Maybe. Probably not though.
So if not, it's gonna be a very
You're
hard
gonna
to
want
range.
broad bolts, which means you're gonna want your Slayer. Pretty sure broad bolts are what most Ironmen use. It is the go-to, as far as I'm aware.
So better than rune bolts.
If not better, then very close and much easier to get in bulk.
Well, I have the requirements to make broad bolts.
You have to unlock them.
Oh, yeah, true.
Or have your friend unlock them and craft them for you. You may not want to both unlock rune broad bolts.
I think he is higher in Slayer. Yeah, definitely. He's 18 levels higher.
Yeah, probably want him to do it then. Make broad bolts for both of you.
Speaking of, I might actually go do my lesser demons now.
Let's go. Better be careful with how much ammo you bring. Runes and ammo.
How do I recharge Ivan's stuff again?
Right question. I don't remember.
I think it's the Dark Mage in the Abyss.
Could be.
Oh no.
Doesn't ring any bells if it is though.
Recharging. Underground Pass. Where is that?
The big maze underneath West Ardone. You've got Ivan's staff, you must have done it. Also enter the Death Altar and leave, but you can't do that until you've unlocked the Death Altar. Like it's actually the most convenient way to recharge it. You have to unlock Death runes first.
I might get players can pay the Dark Mage in West Ardone to charge his stuff. I might upgrade it. Except I need a lot of money. I need 200k. I've got like 30k.
Yeah, upgrading it's worth it, but you don't want to pay to recharge it. Upgrading it is definitely worth it though.
I don't think I'll upgrade it yet.
It's a big cash drop, for sure. For Ironman, I think Ivan's staff is what you use for a very, very, very... Unless you get, you know, insanely lucky with a drop or something.
Mystic. Is it worth taking Mystic into the wilderness? Yes.
Help me, water guy. No.
Artie Cape. Robe.
Damn. Man, I'm tired.
find an offhand that I don't know if there's any offhands that boost my magic.
There are.
Yeah, but like ones that I would have.
Mage's Book.
No, don't have.
You can get that from the Mage Training Arena. You can do that anytime, it's just a grind. So I think the Elemental Shield and Mind Shield might give a little bit magic defense. Never mind, I just checked. Home of Fire gives you +8 magic, if you got that from Winter Tot yet.
No.
Home of Water does the same thing.
I think I might just go for anti-dragon shield.
Yeah, that's
Not.
solid choice. We're about to go in the wilderness, so yeah. Only bring 3 good items, and don't bring more runes than you're willing to lose.
Well, I'm full kitting out, so.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm going to kill less demons.
You're gonna get PK'd. You know that, right?
No, I'll run away.
Okay.
I'm not too high, so not many people can really PK me. My combat's only 64. So that's
Whatever you
pure.
say.
If I lose it, I lose it.
One way to look at it.
Alright. So, where am I going?
In that case, I would go inside the cage and use the ladder spot to safe spot. And you get more warning when you're about to be PK'd. You can use the ladder to escape to non-PK area. Yeah, going into wilderness risking stuff just to kill lesser demons is insane, but it is your life to live. Do I not have you added on RuneScape?
Don't know.
What's your name?
I'll message you.
Okay. They'll give me 4 cactus spines? Holy, don't do me any favors.
Did you get that message?
Sure did. Who messaged me? Streaming soon. I didn't realize that was you.
Yeah, and then I read the Discord
Yeah.
and it said streaming soon. I'm like, oh, that answers my question.
Then Ufita said, why would people pre-buy a year ahead? I don't know who Ufita is either. That's so over for me. And Fetus Stomp said, I have a placid duck. I don't know who that is either. All these people I don't know. Messaging Mr. Streamer. Go back to my all chat so I actually see when I get PMs now.
I'm just gonna go to a really unpopulated world. Which is most of Australian worlds.
A lot smarter to just not bring a bunch of risk, but you do you, bud.
102 people and 500 skill total. Yeah, but my stats aren't really high enough to quickly kill lesser demons, and I have like 107 of them.
Oh, I've already filled up my inventory. There we go. Plant another yew tree. Go fast, why not? Cat is going insane. I don't know if you hear that or not.
Kinda.
Yeah. It's more active at night. Take my 7,000 farming XP, and then I will go back.
What is the drop rate of the Tome of Fire anyway?
Rare. Like it's as rare as the Tome of Water, but it's
1 in 1,000.
yep. Not nearly as rare as the Tome of Water.
Yeah, what was that, like 1 in 6k, 4k or something?
1 in 1,600. Someone lied to me yesterday. Someone told me it was 1 in 7,000 yesterday. I was like, that doesn't sound right. That's insane. But that's what I was told.
It's 1 in 6k.
What are you talking about?
Tome of Water, it's 1 in 6k.
Tome of Water is 1 in 1,600. I am looking at it right now.
That's the big harpoon fish.
Reward pool, 1 in 1,600. Tome of Water.
Are you on OSRS wiki?
Yeah?
I am seeing different.
I mean, I'm on the Oldschool Runescape wiki. I'm not on OSRS wiki. Runescape.wiki. 1 in 1,600 for Tome of Water empty. Harpoon fish is the same drop rate.
Yeah.
I got distracted.
Strange power blocks your exit.
Congrats on 38 range. Good job, physics. My left shoulder is so sore, and I don't know why. Oh my god, what is
I think I have to walk all the way through Underground Pass.
It's possible, but I think so.
Because I'm looking at this and it says players can reach the exit by teleporting to later using a teleport crystal.
Yeah.
By traveling to Fairy Ring BJS with 76 agility after Regicide. Charter ship to Port Tyrus after Regicide. And Abyss to the Death Altar, but I can't get into the Death Altar.
Can you not get to Letia?
Where is Letia?
On the other side of the Underground Pass. Pretty sure you get a teleport crystal when you finish Underground Pass. Should send you right here. Got the stream open. Walk back up to Underground Pass. You don't have the teleport crystal, yeah, you're gonna have to go through Underground Pass.
No, I don't.
Rough. Underground Pass sucks. Worth it for the Iban staff, but definitely sucks. I'd prioritize that Death Altar unlock as soon as you can get it. Seems really useful for the Iban staff.
What quest was it left behind again?
That was Morning's End 2, wasn't it? You said you had most of the requirements.
Yeah, I just need
Might just have to do a little bit of a quest chain.
Roving Elves, which requires Regicide.
There you go.
Which I can
Regicide also unlocks you some quests, it sounded like, or some ways to get to the place you need to go. Yeah, when this was a new account, that's basically what I did, is I jumped back and forth between quest requirements to figure out what I wanted to level. I didn't start leveling Slayer for a long while. As an Iron Man, I guess unlocking the broad bolts as soon as possible is really helpful. I used the Dorgish Khan crossbow with bone bolts for a very long time. It's perfectly serviceable. Not sure what options you have for bolts outside of crafting your own. I'm sure some shop somewhere must sell some, but I don't know what they sell for or what they sell up to. Ow. Broad bolts require 55 Slayer and 61 ranged.
51 or 61.
61 ranged and 55 Slayer. And the rune crossbow is the lowest level crossbow that can use them. Got one. Looking for a cheap ranged method that's solid, you could definitely use the bone crossbow and bone bolt. They're genuinely quite good.
Yeah, I've been using them for a while now.
Yeah.
I might just do that in the wilderness.
Definitely a lot cheaper. You're definitely risking
if
a lot less.
If I lose a blue D-hide, I can just make some more.
Yeah. Go into that Taverley dungeon and grab some more off the floor. Insect repellent crashed again. 700 gold yesterday, now it's 174. Yep, prayer is ungodly slow in free-to-play.
I forgot that I'm skulled, so I went into the abyss.
Yeah. Wait that out. Or deposit all your stuff in suicide somewhere. How much is a bond? I got some bad news for you. They're not cheap. The bond is currently 8.7 mil. Or 7.7 mil last week, but the forestry update must have caused them to spike again. 9 mil for a bond. I told you, begging at the GE for a bond is probably the faster way, because actually getting 9 mil in free-to-play would probably take a month. That's also why I said just focus on doing the free-to-play content right now. You said you leveled your fishing and cooking, right? Because you can do Ruins of Kamdazal to train your prayer. It's still not going to be fast, but it'll be a little bit faster than killing stuff and burying the bones. You can also just deposit everything you're carrying and go into the wilderness and go to the boneyard and bury those bones.
Let's go Chaos Altar.
I don't think it works in free-to-play.
Oh.
Might, but I don't think it does.
Oh, perfect. I love when the game gives me good things.
Yeah.
I used a wilderness obelisk and it took me to the right place first try.
Let's go. I love when that happens. I am fading fast, brother. As I'm going to start my stream with a farm run.
I think I can get the next Ava's thing.
Which one are you on?
I'm only on the first one.
Forget what the requirements are for the second, but yeah, you can probably do it. Definitely can't do the third tier, but you can probably do the second.
Yeah, that's a forecast.
There is.
Second one is a few coins and some arrows, apparently.
Yeah, I think you can do that.
And I have animal magnetism. May as well spread these ashes while I'm going.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, free to play and pay to play are two completely different games. Unless you just want to completely skip free to play, you shouldn't try to rush into pay to play, because you will blow past the requirements for everything that was designed for free to play, and it will never be balanced for you again once you start getting member stuff. And completing Dragon Slayer in free-to-play is such an integral part of the experience, in my opinion. So at least try to get that done. It's possible without protection prayers, it's just a lot more RNG dependent. You do just need protect from melee too, so it's 43 prayer. I guess that's the actually highest. Typo. I think it went melee range mage, but apparently it goes the exact opposite order. But if it makes you feel better, you will use those prayers for the entire rest of the game. Never stop using the 3 protection prayers. That's all done. Okay, that is the end of the stream. I will be back on tomorrow for sure. I'll find something to eat and do a video and then go to bed. I'm gonna send you over to who's on Mato. So one of the only plays guys. We'll use him today. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for joining the call. Thanks for chatting. It kept me awake. See you guys tomorrow. See you, Sync.
So,
you.